Hey, what's up, everybody? Time for another nerdy video because I actually got asked to make some more nerdy videos. If you like the videos, like, sub, silly comment, share, support the channel if you can. I appreciate it. Super chat, super like, Patreon, PayPal, whatever if you want. It doesn't hurt you to subscribe. I'll wait. You're not going to do it? Okay. I hate you. Moving on. So, what did I think about Daima? You know what I'm going to say? And I talk about why Canon matters in that last video. But you know what I think is actually the biggest drop ball of Daima, since Canon doesn't matter, is they didn't actually make Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Throw out the fact that they just plot holes and all this kind of stuff. They just decided to not explain. But you want to know what really sucks? They didn't actually give Super Saiyan 4 Goku anything that makes him unique. And what I mean by that is when you play a lot of these Dragon Ball games, or when you think about the characters, right, is a lot of stuff is just my laser beam versus your laser beam, right? And when you think about Super Saiyan 4 Goku before, at least he had his own Dragon Fist move. At least he had the red laser beam Kamehameha. So that was, oh, we get to see this move looked like this, right? Excuse me. But if we look at his Kamehameha, said that too many times, I think. But if we look at his laser beam here, why is there only a little bit of red? They should have just made it red, dude. I know that's going to sound silly maybe to some people, but in a series that so much shit is just my laser beam versus your laser beam, they should have given him a unique move. What's the point of going to be putting him in a new game when he had no unique move? Do you know what I mean? That actually, I think, is a huge drop ball. Like, at least when he was the kid Goku, I guess he did a Kamehameha and it had some flame around it. At least that makes it a little bit different. But this, I was pretty disappointed with this episode. And you know something else, and this is going to sound really nerdy too. Too much lightning. I think the lightning is awesome, but there's too much. And you know why I say, you want to know why I say there was too much lightning? Because that's one of the things that distinguishes Vegeta's final flash between the Kamehameha. All the lightning bolts crackling and sparkling, electrocuting everywhere. That's what makes the final flash a little bit different than the Kamehameha. There was too much lightning when Goku was charging up. That's not to say that there's never been lightning. Obviously, Super Saiyan 2, you see some lightning around the characters. And, you know, when he first transformed, there was lightning bolts and all that kind of stuff. But there was too much lightning bolts and electricity when he was charging up compared to Vegeta when Vegeta does the final flash. It makes Vegeta kind of look like a bitch, to be honest. You need to have, even if they're only small differences, you need to have little differences. I know there's a little bit of red on the Kamehameha there, but it's way too small, dude. I just thought, how do you like put him back in it and you didn't give him any unique move? We already know the plot, all the plot holes. The problem that Canon doesn't even matter anymore. Rules never mean anything. And it's gotten so absurd. They didn't even explain stuff, right? Oh, they didn't even show they had those fusion bug stuff that they kind of teased but never use. It's just like, again, I feel like Daima was basically just a cheap pop the entire time. At least it was drawn cool, but I'm actually shocked that they put in Super Saiyan 4 Goku and they didn't give him a unique move besides when he was a kid and there was some flame around the Kamehameha, which even personally, I thought it looked cool, but I thought it was stupid because it kind of makes it considering the fire around the Kamehameha, you could easily just say that looks like the final Kamehameha with the yellow lightning around it. Instead, you put the yellow fire around it. So I thought it was kind of silly when you could have just given him a red laser beam. I don't know. So Daima, stupid. Canon should matter. You got to have some rules because if there's never rules to anything, it makes it feel like everything this is what we're at. Because nothing matters, because Canon doesn't matter, I'm actually making a video about why the fuck couldn't they just give him a red laser beam? At least give him something that distinguishes him from all the other laser beams, dude. That's the level that it's at. And that's why I say, and I mean, even think about it. Gogeta and Vegeta. Gogeta and Vegito. They're both fusions. But guess what? You know what's cool about them? They have their own unique moves. Vegito has more kicks. He has the laser beam sword. He has the final Kamehameha, electric Kamehameha. You know what I mean? That's kind of what makes him cool, right? And then they give him the Omega finishing blow, whatever that move is called, and other things, right? Just like Gogeta, he has rainbows. That's his thing. And now when you see Super Saiyan 4 Goku, it's like, what's his thing? Yeah, they retconned him and, plot holes. That's his thing now. Do you know what I mean? I mean, on some level, that's what it is. And again, it makes Vegeta kind of feel like a bitch that his final flash, all the lightning, that's his special thing. And then Goku, although it looked awesome, I do think it looks really cool, all the lightning. I like lightning. I'm pro lightning bolt. I just think it was lame to have Goku do the same thing. Anyway. If you like the videos, like, sub, silly, comment, share, support the channel if you can. Appreciate it. Thanks. The end.